Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Forest Qigong. I'm so happy to be here with you today. So, here we are, the first weekend since spring officially started. We actually had some snow, which was funny, and now it is windy and still going to be cold for a week or so and probably longer than that, but that's okay. Happy spring, Kelly. So I thought today would be a good day for get outside and play. So see what you can do as far as getting outside and playing. So we're going to put that for our practice as our intention for our group, and then you could bring in your own intentions. Good morning, June. Um, But, let's think about that when we do our practice. How can get outside and play help our practice today, even if we're inside? So let's check it out and see. Good morning, Patricia. So we'll start with our bouncing. So, in order to, you can just start bouncing, but I like to connect to the earth and to the universe. And it really helps to get ourselves into balance and start aligning body, mind, spirit, soul. So go down to your feet and feel the earth underneath your feet. Feel the bottom of your feet having a conversation and start to feel the warmth and love from the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet. Your ankles, your calves and knees and thighs, into the hips and the lower abdomen, saying hello to your lower dantian, our vitality center, our tailbone going up the spine, the diaphragm, the chest, shoulders, and down the arms, the fingers, the throat, chin, the bottom of the head, the middle, the top of the head, our beautiful brain. Feel a connection at the top of your head going out into the universe. And follow that up. Could be a string of pearls, could be like a little tiny light string of light or beam, or could be really, really wide. It's up to you. And then when we get to the center of the universe, see that beautiful sun, brilliant, the heart of the universe, like unconditional love as a sun, coming down, beams coming down, hitting the head and shoulders, and starting to penetrate through the body and down through into the earth and back. Start to bounce from the knees. Good morning, Shelby. Good morning. Good morning, Akasha. Good morning, Christine. Hi, everybody. So grateful that we're all here together. So we're just going to have our feet staying on the ground and the knees doing all the work. Take your elbows away from the body a little bit, opening up this area here. Now, underarm is a connection right to the heart. So let's open up the meridian there, that place for the chi to flow. And if you want to think of why do we do that, put yourself in the position of a little 2-year-old or whatever who's having a tantrum, and you can see them getting ready to just get so angry, and they get so tight, and you can feel your energy just draw in. Well, we want to expand our energy, feeling love and light. So let your elbows come out a little bit. Relax your wrists and your hands. Allow your fingers to be spread apart. Tuck your chin in a little bit. That's going to help to align your neck with the rest of your spine. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, connecting our front and back main energy channels or meridians. So these are the two main ones for the body. We need them clear and open and connected. And so touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth helps that connection, makes that connection. Let's take our hands up over our heads. So my hands are looking like this, allowing the knees to bounce my hands, trying not to do it myself. Take your hands up as high as you can. And then, but without stress, okay? Because the idea is we're bouncing to wake up the chi throughout our whole body, all of our five element organ systems. Morning, Dorothy. Happy Saturday. So we have the liver system, and the season is spring. So we're concentrating on, for this season, on supporting our liver system. And the color is green, which makes sense. All the plants growing. The element is wood. That also makes sense. Trees made of wood and all that. How they grow. And the liver system includes the liver, the gallbladder, and the eyes, and I believe the tendons, ligaments. So just think of yourself as a tree and those parts that are like a tree. Breathing in through the nose when we do our active exercises and breathing out through the mouth. As slowly as you can, maybe 2 or 3 times as slow even, but without making yourself. Allow it, because what's happening is we're allowing our lungs to empty out so that your next breath can be a full breath in, filling your lungs completely. That helps release stress on the heart and the lungs. Helps every single cell of your body get the nutrients, that oxygen that's needed for our optimal health. Morning, Pat. We're also helping to loosen the muscles and the joints. We're helping the immune system. I mean, bouncing is fantastic. So I'm so grateful you're all here, and we're bouncing 5 minutes with our hands overhead every day. And if you ever can't be here, then put the timer on. Get yourself your bouncing. And of course, you don't have to do it just one time a day. You can bounce throughout the day. And anytime you have a cold or anything like that, when you really don't want to bounce, that's a really good time to bounce. Even if maybe you can only do 30 seconds at a time. When you get yourself up out of bed, say, all right, just 30 seconds bouncing. Or walk and bounce as you head to get a cup of tea. And sometimes you might feel warm or tingling. You might feel really, really hot even. And you may feel dizzy. Now, pay attention to what's happening in your body, because if that happens, you start getting lightheaded. First, open your eyes, see if that helps. Slow down, and if you need to, then please sit, because you can do Spring Forest Qigong standing, sitting, or lying down. And lightheadedness, or even emotional, like you could start laughing or crying, or even feel really, really angry, that's still releasing. That's detoxifying. So we're detoxifying the body as we bounce with our breathing, with our bouncing, with any feelings of heat or cold or emotions or tingling. It's rather amazing how our body and our energy body, physical and energy body, work together and help balance each other. Let's take our hands down to our sides. Well done. And we'll go side to side. And then just soften those shoulders. The shoulders are guiding the movement. And your hands may tap on the body. Your arms or hands, that's fine. It's all good. There are different areas where the liver is, where the kidneys are, the stomach. If you have something going on with the lungs, you can, on purpose, move your hands up to that window of the lungs. But very gently. Always gently. Notice how far you can turn. Notice what your spine feels like. And unwind yourself. And we'll do the rest of the active exercises. So we start with our shoulder shrugs, shrugging the shoulders up. So we're lifting them up. And then we squish our head back a little bit. So this is what you look like. Touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Continue your breathing. Please continue to breathe. And count to 9. And when you're ready, slowly release them down. Let's go a little slower than we normally do today and see what happens. Paying attention to how it feels. So slowly lifting our shoulders. Slowly scrunching the head back. You do want a little bit of a scrunch happening because you want to feel that connection of the head right to the shoulders, which physically is allowing spinal fluid to go up the spine. And when we release the shoulders, it goes in and bathes the brain. Also, the chi is going to move. So let's do one more. Shoulders come up to the ears, head goes back. Guide your chi just by following your tailbone or even the bottom of your feet all the way up to the top of your head. Feel what that feels like. And when you're ready, release the shoulders down and just feel that brain infused with life and vitality. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tap the cheekbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Send in beautiful yellow light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beginning of the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Send in beautiful dark blue light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now one more time. And knowing that we've just cleared any blockages from the front and back main energy channels, anything that was still left over. So it's flowing, our chi is allowed to flow, especially when we have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth at 100,000 times the speed of light. Cup the top of your head, leaning forward a little bit. We'll do 9s for everything else. Cup the base. Come down to your C7, massaging this in any way that feels good to you. And again, you can say open, open, open to all your meridians. Say all blockages are gone. I'm completely healed, completely healed. Clap your hands to stimulate your heart. Cup the inside of the left elbow. Right side. Underarm, left side. Right side. Window of the lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right side. 2 more sets. So this is for the heart, lungs, both sides. Heart. More heart. Lungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. One more set. Slow it down a little bit. I was thinking about outside and playing, so I kind of got a little fast. Hi, Alicia. Awesome. Cup your kidneys. Say good morning. Rub with the back of your hands. Rub with the palms of your hands. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. Come down to the knees, cup in the front. Reach around to the back. Both sides, left and right. Come up on your toes, down on your heels, avoiding this if you're pregnant. And you can go nice and gently. You don't have to do a banging, kind of more of a rolling if you want. Waking up that connection even more, opening up the meridians of the feet, connecting to the earth energy. And one more. Good job. All right, beautiful. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in the energy of the earth. Let it come up through your body, fill all the way to the top of your head. Maybe you want to use the green light, maybe a golden light, maybe rainbow. And then hands down, fingers together at this point, and we're going to push it all out. Modified 7 steps to new life. Just a little breath in there, because you could do that anytime. All right, how's that feeling? Let's get into beginning of the universe position. So we want our feet shoulder, hip distance apart. Bend the knees. Feel yourself nice and straight. Your spine is strong. Your elbows come out. Shoulders, I'm working on getting those shoulders back a bit. Elbows out, fingers stretch, toes stretch or grasp the floor. Stimulate, really stimulate your hands and feet, which stimulate the meridians that start in the hands and the feet. Then release, 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 release. Smile, smile, smile. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. Chin in a little bit. So this is called beginning of the universe position. So that's where our body is. So our feet, our spine, the form we're holding. And when we get into this position, we start to move directly into what's called song or Qigong relaxation, where you're holding this form and yet you're turning into just your light being as well. So you're going between light and form, energy and form. And that allows your head to, especially when you do your smile, right? That connects your head to your heart. Brings that mind in, calming it down, letting the visions or thoughts fade as you really notice that every part of your body is with you right now. You're really attached. That's what you use your mind on, to focus on the body and how it feels. How this life force in you feels right now. And then we say the password Master Lin gave us. That's like a bridge to highest vibration of the universe, unconditional love. And it goes like this: I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And scientifically, we have molecules within ourselves, or atoms, or particles, however you want to scientifically say it, um, from the actual beginning of the universe. So we're saying the truth here. Good morning, Maria. So connect to your truth and connect to your master, your teacher for Qigong, could be your spiritual master, could be your creator, could be your family, could be springtime. I mean, how beautiful is that to connect to springtime? And ask for what you want. So I brought in, let's get outside and play. So bring in whatever else you would like for your day and beyond, for yourself and for your family and your friends and community, for humanity itself, for the animal kingdom, plants, the water, whatever you would like, universe. We'll take our right hand up over our upper chest, left hand over the lower dantian, elbows are out, fingers are open, knees are still bent. Everything else is the same. Feel, notice, see a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. And we'll do the healing movement for spring, which is moving of yin and yang. We take our right hand away, so out and down, and our left hand comes in and up. So I'll go sideways in case you're not familiar. And the upper hand goes out, the lower hand comes in. And we're just drawing this elliptical pattern in front of our bodies. We're going to use the elbows to guide the movement and use our focus to feel what the chi feels like, our life force, in the palm of our hands and our fingers. Because there's so many nerves and chi buttons in the fingers, and they also associate with all the different organ systems of the body, which is very interesting. So while you're doing this, you may notice that your pinky or your first finger or thumb or whatever, you may notice sensations or tingling or whatever in a certain part. It may be all equally all over, but it may be in a certain area. So if that's the case, just like, oh, that's interesting, then you can ask, hey, if there's something I need to know, let me know what that means. Heart, lungs, kidneys, stomach, pancreas. If you go to any of Master Lin's intensive healing retreats, he has given us some figures showing which organ systems belong to what parts of the hands and the feet. And you can also find that in books about like Reiki books or acupuncture kind of things. So there's loads of ways, or you just ask your intuition. You just say, well, I'm feeling heat in that area. I'm grateful for any healing that's taking place wherever it is. I allow the healing, and I'm thankful, thankful, thankful. So you don't have to know everything. You don't have to know anything for Qigong to work, because it is our life force the way it was meant to be, and we're just learning how to help ourselves heal. Body was designed to heal for our experience here on this beautiful planet. Sometimes our mind gets in the way and our desires for, corn dogs and stuff like that. So at least eat that salad before you have the corn dog. Once in a while. Once in a while about the corn dog, not the salad. Have the salads every day if you can. Whatever works for you. So this movement's called Moving of Yin and Yang. We're helping the wood element. Like I said, this is for spring. We're bringing in happiness. So thinking about going outside and playing, got to bring in some happiness. If you've got a basketball hoop, hey, we have a basketball hoop here. Maybe I will suggest to my husband, say, hey, you want to go play basketball? He's good at it. I'm not, but I like to do the where you just kind of do free throws, and I get them in once in a while. So maybe that would be a good thing. Have some fun outside. Go for a walk. Go to the park. Get on the swing. Be silly. Go down a slide. And notice all that happiness that you generate starts to disintegrate, or transform is probably a better word, any anger. Maybe you woke up with being annoyed with something. Maybe you just had a dream. Sometimes you'd have a dream, somebody's in the dream, and they're the antagonist, and then you wake up and you're angry at him for no reason. They're like, what? What I do? And so you can release that anger just by bringing in happiness, so it doesn't get stuck. So we help the liver to detox. So that's the liver's job here in the springtime, is for detoxifying the body. So anything that may have gotten in the tissues and stuff from our inactivity or less activity over the winter months. So that's why it's another reason it's important to watch your diet and drink your water, have your fruit as much fresh as you can, and then lower, a lot of that fried stuff and processed foods. Well, lower that as much as you can. Our liver is so amazing. If you want to look it up, I don't even know how many filters. Think about your house filter for your furnace or something like that, right? And if you look at a picture, it's like filter upon filter upon filter. So we really want to help. And one of the things Master Lin said the other night was, don't go to 100% full. Stop before maybe even 80%. So you're not overworking that liver. And then let's let this end in front of us. Breathe through from your hands to your lower dantian and back. Let's link our fingers together and bring it right into the lower dantian and feel all the qi we cultivated. And we're going to move our hands around, and you may have felt warmth right when you touched your skin. Allow your hands to come up on the right and down on the left. So we are the clock. So we're going clockwise as if we are the clock. This is also very good for your digestion and for all your organs down here in the lower abdomen. And then see that ball of light spinning faster and faster and faster. Thousands of times faster than our hands are moving. And getting smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until they turn into a tiny little energy pill and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Breathe in. Allow 10,000 hands and arms to reach out and allow the universe to just keep pouring in gifts for you and for your loved ones and for your pets. Let's bring them in for those pets. Clear their liver system too. Accept the gifts, bring them down. Pledge to give as much as you get. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. Basketball time, huh? All right, cool. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So get outside and play. Even if it's going out and switching your little flag from let it snow to it's springtime. All right, take care. Bye.